Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, as you can see in the intro, I wanted to do 3 looks using the famous Jackie Aina. Why am I still struggling with this name? Anyway, I wanted to create 3 different looks that you could use with this palette that would be perfect for fall, and kind of like a lookbook with it, like 3 different eyeshadows with 3 different tops that you could use, obviously with jeans and whatnot. So yeah, that's just pretty much what this video is about. So if you want to keep watching and know how to like get this looks, then just keep watching. Okay you guys, so for the first look, I already primed my eyes, I already did my brows. Excuse that little pucker there, I accidentally cut my brows. Not in the best way. Okay, so I'm gonna start with a red shadow called Wigglies. Like, that's gonna be the star of the show for this look. It's just like a very, I don't even know, it's like, it shines, but it's a very muted red, and I thought it would be great, especially for fall. So I'm gonna begin, I don't even know why I spoke about the red first. Oh, my brushes are dirty. Okay, so I'm gonna begin with the shade Supreme, which is a very light pink. I know it's gonna look kind of weird at first, but I think I got a good idea here. So I'm gonna begin pretty much putting this on the inner crease. Like, I already saw, I don't know if you guys saw Jackie Aina's like tutorial, like how she used this pink, and I just thought it was such a great idea. It just brings like a nice light into the inner lids. So I'm just gonna put this right about here. It's just a nice pink tone to the look. These colors are very pigmented, so you don't really need that much. Just with a little tap, you're gonna get a lot of pigment. Then we're gonna dive in with the same brush. I'm gonna dive in the shade, oh, what's the name? I can't even. Edges, which is kind of like a reddish brown. I'm gonna go into the crease. Kind of blending in that pink with edges. And I want to build the color. I don't like that technique of putting like a solid color and then blending it out. I think the best foolproof way to put shadow is to slowly add color. So that's the way I'm going to go about like this. I want to build up edges. I want to mark the crease a little. Since we got hooded eyes here, I like marking it. Looks more defined. And then I'm gonna kind of brush it up on my pants. I'm gonna go back into Supreme, the light pink again. I'm gonna tap that excess, and I'm gonna kind of intensify that pink here, since it kind of got blended out with the other color. And I'm gonna put that pink. Also, the best way to pretty much do any creasing, blending. This is something that I used to make a mistake. I used to close my eyes, like the eye that I was like putting makeup on. And the best way for hooded eyes specifically to see how you would obviously look with the eyes open, I do my crease and all that stuff. Like, I do all the makeup with the eye open, just so that I can know where is it that it's going to go, especially that crease color, to intensify it, so that I can tell once I'm looking with the eyes open, where is it gonna look, or how is it gonna look, like where should I place the color. I think that's a great tip. I learned it from, I don't know, whichever blogger I follow. But yeah, I'm gonna dive in the shade Credit. I'm gonna dive in the shade Credit, and I'm gonna kind of darken things out at the end of the eye. And since I got hooded eyes, I like going up to like just the crease, just so that once I open the eyes, you can still see that brown. I'm gonna go ahead and go back into edges to kind of blend that dark brown out, especially on the crease. It might look kind of crazy because I have a lot of crease space and very little lid space, but I mean, that's how my eyes go. But if you have different eye shape, it must look even better. All right, I'm gonna go in the shade Wigglies, which is the awesome red. It's a beautiful red. See that fall? This is why I do my face afterwards. Oh my god, this doesn't even need Fix Plus. This is beautiful. It's amazing deep red. That is such a beautiful red. Like, I can see myself using this for Christmas. Oh my god, beautiful. And then pretty much what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna blend everything out so it looks very seamless, and that's it. Okay guys, so I already did my whole face and I kind of applied a little more because with the blending and whatnot it fell off a little, the red. Okay, so I'm gonna take the white chocolate from the Too Faced chocolate bar palette. You can take any white powder. This palette doesn't have any white powder, but I'm just gonna use it to clean off this section here. I know I did bring it pretty high. If you're not comfortable with that, you can always apply some skin toned colored shadow, and that's gonna pretty much fix that high crease situation. Okay, so I'm gonna take this pencil brush, which is a little dirty, but that's fine. It's nothing to worry about. I'm gonna take the shade Edges again, which is this beautiful, it's probably my favorite crease color. I mean matte color of the whole collection. It's such a beautiful brown, and I'm gonna like kind of do the whole under eye situation here. I'm gonna actually take a fluffy brush. Oh, this is so dirty. I'm gonna take a fluffy brush, probably this, the one that came with the palette. I'm gonna take the shade Duelist. I'm gonna lightly sparkle that onto the right shade. This could completely ruin the look, or it could completely take it up a notch. So I'm just gonna. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I think it looks so pretty. Especially I kept the face really, really light, and the lips and the eyes very, I don't know, like very fallish, very red. And I love that these browns have very reddish undertones, so it matches perfectly with the lipstick. It's the lipstick Stud from ColourPop, and yeah, it looks real nice. I really like it. I think it looks pretty cool for fall, and yeah. Okay guys, so I already primed my lids again, and as you can see I changed my shirt because it's kind of a 3 looks in one palette, and then like kind of like a fall lookbook. I don't know, it's just kind of like what's springing to mind. Okay, I'm gonna take this fluffy brush and I'm gonna go in the shade Ginger. This is gonna be a very brownish fall look. I'm gonna start in the crease. I like very pigmented colors. I like to, you know, like push them in. That would be the right word to say, like push it in. I don't like swiping it all over the place because then I might lose control over it. So I like pushing it in and then swiping as I wish. So this is what I'm gonna do for this look. I'm gonna lightly put that color there. I love the shade Ginger, it's so pretty. Like these browns are delicious. Just gonna lightly this. It's gonna be a total halo eye, as you probably could tell. I'm gonna take the shade Credit and I'm gonna put this on the, obviously, inner corner and outer crease, and outer corner. Lightly gonna push that color here. I really want it to be a deep brown. I don't want to blend much this out. Well, that's deep. Like, that is really deep. That's pretty much the same. I look like crazy. So I'm gonna take the shade Edges, which is this one. I don't know why I'm showing this now because I didn't show anything before, but I'm that inconsistent. I'm gonna take the shade Edges and I'm gonna very much tap that out, and I'm gonna blend that Credit shade into the crease with that. Pretty much I'm gonna blend everything out, like even the edge, the crease. Cool. I'm gonna just keep blending out. I'm not gonna add anything else. It's just gonna be a matter of a lot of blending. But I really want to keep this color very dark because it's just gonna make that shade pop a lot more. Okay, so I'm just gonna take, hear me out. I'm gonna take the shade Trust Issues and I'm gonna put that first here. I'm gonna take the shade Trust Issues and I'm gonna pop that in the center. It's pretty cool because it looks white, but it's pretty goldish green color. And you see how I have like now the super gold. That is so unblended. And now I'm gonna take the shade Sponsored because it's gonna make it pop even more. So I'm just gonna take it with my pinky. I'm gonna pop that on top. That is such a delicious shade. Wow, look at my eyes are popping. Okay, so I'm just gonna take that same brush that I used to put in the shade Credit and I'm just gonna blend everything out. Like, I don't want any harsh lines. And I'm gonna take that fine brush which I use for edges. I'm gonna take a bit more, just a tad more. I'm gonna tap that excess. I'm gonna go on top of that shimmer just so it doesn't look harsh on the crease. Hey guys, I'm back in with my full face on. So what I want to do, I want to finish the eyes, and I'm gonna, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna take the shade Ginger, and I'm gonna put this on the lower lash line, very close. I'm gonna take the shade Ginger again, I'm gonna try to like smudge that all over the eye. I'm going to use the shade Credit. I'm going to take the shade Lituation, which is kind of a gray-ish taupey shade, which is really pretty, honestly. And where it's supposed to go the green, I'm going to put that. So kind of like having a different shimmer, because why not use different colors? And then the inner corner, and I'm going to use that same shade Trust Issues. I'm gonna put it on the inner corner, kind of like connecting everything together, but not quite that same shade. That is such a beautiful color. It actually looks amazing. It really pops off. This is actually my favorite look out of 3. I already know it. Already do. Okay, so I'm gonna finish off putting some lashes and a lipstick, and I'm gonna be back. Hey guys, that completes this look. I thought it would look pretty cool and whatnot to wear this yellow mustard shirt with a faux leather jacket. I thought it would be such a great add-on. Like, I just feel like if you wear this look with this leather jacket, I just feel like a badass, pretty much. Like this halo eye with greenish, kind of silvery, and then you got the brown lipstick with the brown crease and whatnot. I just feel like it just pulls off perfectly with a pair of jeans and full leather jacket and yellow, because this all screams fall. Okay guys, so for the third and final look, I'm gonna use, I don't even know, wait. Because I'm gonna go in the shade Supreme again. I'm gonna go buff that all over my crease. I'm gonna take the shade Pinker, and this is the color I'm gonna, not cut, I'm gonna actually, okay, so I'm gonna go into the shade Pinker, and this is what I'm gonna cut my crease with. Not actually cut, but like mark my crease with. Which is gonna be about right here. See how I've marked my crease so that when I open my eyes, it's pretty much what you get. What I love about these colors, these mattes, they can be as light as you want them to be, and then as intense and dark as you want them to be, which makes the palette very flexible in terms of use and what you want to create. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use the shade Sam. It's such a beautiful golden-ish, like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like champagne-y, like a pressed glitter. That is so pigmented, you do not need any Fix Plus or anything. It's just beautiful. I bring it really high since I have really hooded eyes, so that when I obviously do this, it looks amazingly sparkly, but when I have my eyes open, you can see everything. And you can see everything that I blended out. So the more precise that you are, the better actually. I'm gonna take the shade Big Wig, which is this beautiful, really intense purple, and what I'm gonna do, obviously tap out the excess. Just gonna take a little of that color, and I'm gonna darken things up here. See, like this is such an intense purple right here, but I can use this to just darken up the lid, or I can use it as a really intense purple. And then we just go over with the shade Pinker. And that is pretty much it for the eyes. I don't want it to be that crazy or whatever, so I'm just gonna do the whole face. Then we're gonna go into the lower lash line, and that's pretty much it. Okay guys, so I already did the inner corners. I put the shade Soleil. So yeah, I really like how simple this look is. And I don't know why, I just feel like it looks good with like this brown jacket. Like it kind of like contrasts. And I used for blush that same shade Supreme, which I feel like sinks in perfectly with the eye look. I'm gonna take that shade Pinker because I want to really smoke this out. I want to take the shade Pinker and I'm gonna put this in the lower lash line. Okay guys, so this is the final look with the shade Demi Glaze, and I pretty much am very satisfied, and I'm sorry for the noise my sister just got here. Anywho, this is the third and final look. I'm really pleased with the way it turned out. I feel like it's really nice and pink and purpley and very like mauve-y with the lip, and I really adored it, and I hope you did too. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!